Alright guys, if you didn't see the title, this is a video about the 5 easiest mini ramp tricks to do on a skateboard. When I say mini ramp, that includes anything from like a 1 foot or a 2 foot in this case to a 4 foot. So anyways, the first trick, and probably the most important trick to know if you're gonna go to a skate park, is how to drop in. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna take your board and you're gonna place the tail like this on the coping. Any of this is good. You don't want it to be like this because then you're gonna be standing on that little piece and you're gonna fall probably. So snug against that. Next, you're gonna want to take your back foot that you skateboard with and place it on the tail to hold it there. And this is pretty sturdy, like this is pretty solid. Next, you're gonna want to take your front foot and place it anywhere. Like I usually place it a little bit behind the, like these bolts. So like right there is where I like to place it. And then you're just gonna lean forward like this to drop in. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, which is also a really important trick, is doing a 180. All right, so how you're gonna do that is you're just gonna roll up on your skateboard, push on the back to lift up the front, but not that much. You're only gonna lift up on the back just a little bit, so there's no weight. It can even touch a little bit. So you're just gonna lift up and then turn and roll away. So one of the worst things that can happen here is if your board has really bad wheel bite and your board comes down too far and touches that wheel on the 180, you're probably gonna fall. So make sure your board doesn't have too bad of wheel bite, like that bad of wheel bite. You're just gonna go up, turn down, go up, turn down. Next up on our list is a rocked fakie. Now you probably want to do this once you've mastered dropping in and 180s on a ramp. So anyways, how you're gonna do this is you're gonna roll up the ramp. You're gonna put a little pressure on the back to pop up the front right when you get there, and then you're gonna let that pressure go, put your front foot weight on, put weight here, and then you're gonna lift up a little bit again so that it doesn't stay on, because see, if it hooks on, that's not gonna be good. So you're gonna want to lift up again, and then you're gonna, right as you come down, put it back on, even out your weight, and roll down. Okay guys, next on our list is another pretty difficult trick that you're definitely gonna need to know how to drop in for this, because this is also dropping in, but instead of a standard drop, you're gonna be dropping in from a 50-50 grind. So I cannot do a 50-50 grind on this ramp because, as you can see, I'd only be able to grind about 3 inches. So, but on like a box, I can grind. So anyways, I would just start up here. So you're just gonna start, come up with your board like this, put your feet on, and then drop in from there. So this trick is gonna involve, again, lifting up on the back the slightest bit to lift up the front. You're gonna swing around like this from the 50-50, and you're gonna wanna pause a little bit, slow it down a little bit, just so that you can get this wheel to start rolling on the coping so that you don't catch it. And then right as that happens, You're gonna lean into it and roll down. Now, this trick is probably not gonna be easy to do if you're a beginner. It's definitely gonna take more than one try. So, yeah, definitely don't be upset if you can't get this trick first try, because it took me like 5 tries to get this, so probably gonna be a little difficult. Alrighty, next on our list, and I think this is our final and 5th trick. So, this trick, let me just check. So we did dropping in, 180s, rocky fakie, 50-50 drop. Alright, yeah, so this is our last trick, guys. So what this is gonna be, so I don't really know what this trick is called, but yeah, this is it. Okay. Okay, so now that you've seen it, you kind of know what it is. I don't know what it's called. Comment below if you know what this trick is called. Me and my brother just call it a back to drop. We just say, okay, I'm doing a back to drop, because it really just consists of you riding up your first ramp, going down, and then coming up the mini ramp, locking in, and then dropping in again. So obviously you're going to need to be able to drop in to do this trick, because you're dropping in. So yeah, this trick is also not an easy trick, so it's probably going to take you a few tries to master. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, like, subscribe, and comment below.